Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are dealing with a concept called zeros of polynomials from 4.2 exercise of polynomials chapter of 9th standard NCERT syllabus. Here we have some introduction to be given from this chapter. Let us quickly begin with that. See, we learned about linear, quadratic and cubic equations yesterday in our previous session. Today we know, let us take some equation for our reference. I will take which is given in your textbook, 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. See, what is zeros of a polynomial in the sense, if we give some number to this variable x, so that on simplifying this equation, this value should reduce to 0. So what is the actual meaning of finding the zeros of a polynomial is in the sense, you need to find a number which should be substituted in this equation, so that this equation on simplifying gives us 0. That's the value, that value is known as a zero of a polynomial, and the process is known as a zeros of a, finding the zero of a polynomial. Let us see, actually before doing the actual process of finding the number x, let us take some number. Let us say this is let us take this equation of p, this equation as p of x. Now on substituting x value with 1, let us simply check. Let us substitute x with 1. 5 into 1 cube, write 1 wherever there is a x. 2 into 1 x square, x square plus 3 into 1 minus 2. Now 1 cube is 1, 5 ones are 5, minus 1 cube is 1, 2 ones are 2, plus 3 ones are 3 minus 2. This is going to be 4. See, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 plus 5 plus 1, and this plus 3 on adding to plus 1 gives you 4. See, 4 is the value which we got on simplifying this equation. This is not equal to 0. We need to find a value instead of 1 here, such that the on simplifying it should give 0. So finding the value is so simple. Let us take any other equation given in your example. In your example 3, they gave a example, that is example 3, they gave x plus 2 is the equation, and to check whether it's they gave two numbers minus 2 and plus 2 to check whether they are the zeros of a polynomial. Instead, I will show you how to get the value that's a zero of a polynomial. See, what you need to do is take the equation and equate it to 0. Here the equation is x plus 2 and equate it to 0. Now x equal to minus 2. This is the zero of a polynomial. That is, in this given question, if you put the x value as say minus 2, on simplifying that gives you 0. That's the answer, and this process is finding zeros of a polynomial. See, why I didn't find a 0 for this equation is, this equation is of the 3-degree form. So in order to reduce this to into 2-degree form and into linear form, you need to go with a process called a factorization, or with a denominator with a remainder theorem. You need to find the factors of this equation so that this equation reduces. See, here the equation is of the form x plus 2 with 1 degree. Here the equation is of the form like this and with 3 degree. Finding zeros of a polynomial of such equation will be complicated. Why? Because it has a 3 degree and higher form of equation this is. So you need to go with finding the factors with remainder theorem, or you need to reduce the degree with the help of a factorization, then it will be helpful for you to consider the value of a 0 of a polynomial. Here the example given is simple with linear degree, so it's possible. Now moving on with the exercise part, let us take exercise 4.2 now. Now we are taking exercise 4.2. yeah, this exercise is something. Let us take first question. First question says that find the value of a polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3. Given question, polynomial, we need to find the value of a polynomial at a is at x equal to 0. See, this is a equation at x equal to 0, in the sense we need to substitute 0 in the place of x. So what will be, on simplifying, what will be the answer of this is the given question. At x equal to 0, let us simplify. 5 into x, given question is, sorry, let me write again, 5 into x minus 4x square plus 3. Substitute 0 in the place of x because they have given us 0. 5 into 0 minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. You know, multiplying any number with 0 gives us 0 only. 5 zeros are 0 minus 0 square 0, 4 0, 4 into 0 is 0 plus 3. This is going to be 3. Answer is going to be 3. So what we got is the value of the polynomial at x equal to 0 is 3. This is the given question, and we found the answer that it is as a 3. Let's take second question. At x equal to minus 1. Given question, again take down the question. 5x minus 4 x square plus 3. Let's go some at first. It's so simple. So substitute minus 1 in the place of x. 4 into minus 1 square plus 3. 5 into minus 1 minus 5, you know that. Minus 4 into minus 1 square, that is minus 1 into minus 1, which is 1. Minus into minus gives us plus, and 1 into 1 is 1. Minus 1 square is 1 plus 3. Now minus 5 minus 4 plus 3. Minus 5 minus 4 is minus 5 minus 4 is minus 9 plus 3 is minus 6. I hope now you can see. Taking the third question, which is at x equal to 2. Let us take question 5x minus 4x square plus 3. In the same way you can solve, that will be easy for you. 2 square plus 3, 5 2s are 10. 2 square is 4 and 4 4s are 16 plus 3. See, 10 plus 3 is 13, minus 16 is minus 3. You know, the answer is minus 3. This is our first question, and we found the answer for all the 3 given cases. Now let's move on to second question. For that, let me take a table to solve the question. That will be easier to you to understand. Now moving to the second question, second main, they asked us to find P of O, P of 1 and P of 2 for each of the following polynomials. Let us take first question. First question is P of y is equal to y square minus y plus 1. They asked us to find that P of O, P of 1, P of 2. See, P of O is nothing but, see, compare this and this. Compare this and this. In the place of y, they have given us 0. That is, Nothing but you need to substitute 0 in the place of y here. That is simply nothing but the question is here itself. You need, in the first case, given case, we need to substitute y as 0, that is 0 square minus 0 plus 1, that is nothing but 1. First case you got 1. Second, substitute 1 in that place. 1 square minus 1 plus 1, that's going to be 1 square is 1 only, and 1 and minus 1 is going to cancel. You will remain with 1 only. Substitute 2. 2 square minus 2 plus 1. See, I am substituting 2 in the place of y in this question. Please don't confuse. 2 square is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 plus 1 is, see, 2 square 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. Going to second question. P of t given 2 plus t plus 2t square minus t cube. P of 0, substitute 0 in place of t. Yes, t is there, I am substituting 0. 2 into 0 square minus 0 cube. This is going to give us 2. You can add, you will get 2. Why? Because there is all these 3 terms gives us 0, and this is the only thing we need to write. Next is P of 1. 2 plus, in the place of t, 1 plus 2 into 1 square minus 1 cube, that's going to give us 4. Add, later on you add. And the third given case is P of 2. In the place of plus, in the place of t we have 2 plus 2 into 2 square minus 2 cube. You know 2 cube is 8. Solve this, you will get again 4. That's it. We have another question, another 2 questions. See, P of x is equal to x cube. This is simple. P of 0 is going to be 0 cube, which is 0. P of 1 is going to be 1 cube, which is 1. P of 2 is going to be 2 cube, as I told, 2 cube is 8. And D, last question, P of x is equal to x minus 1. See, this is one term, x minus 1 is one term which is multiplied by x plus 1. Please take care of the signs there. P of 0, 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 1. See, 0 minus 1 is minus 1. I will write once again. 0 minus 1 is minus 1 into 0 plus 1 is 1, and minus into plus is minus, 1 into 1 is 1. P of 1, in the place of 1 we need to substitute 1 minus 1 and 1 plus 1. You know 1 minus 1 is 0 and 1 plus 1 is 2. 0 multiplied by anything gives us 0 only. P of 2, 2 minus 1, 2 plus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 3 is a 3. Yeah, this is simple. Oh my bad, I wrote in a cross way. It's okay. Let's move on to third main. Here in third main they had asked us to verify whether the following are zeros of the polynomial, indicate against them. See, this is also a simple question. We need to verify, that's it. 3x plus 1 is the given question, and at the value, indicated value of the x is 1 by 3. What we need to do is we need to substitute this x value in this equation. If this equation on simplification gives you 0, then this is going to be a 0 of a polynomial. Simple one. Substitute minus 1 by 3 na x value. 3 into, see, please make use of brackets here when you have a negative numbers, plus 1, 3 and 3 cancelled, minus 1 plus 1 left with us. This gives us 0. Hence first question is a 0 of a polynomial. Why? Because on simplification, if the given indicated x value, we get the answer as 0. Hence x is a 0 polynomial. Moving with the second question. The second question is p of x is equal to 5x minus pi at x is equal to 4 by 5. Substitute, that's it. P of 4 by 5 we need to give. I will write in the next line. 5 into, in the place of x you need to write 4 by 5 minus pi. 5 cancel, 4 minus pi. You know, pi value is 22 by 7. 4 minus 22 by 7 is not equal to 0. You can directly see, if this value is 4, then 4 minus 4 is going to give you 0, but this value is never going to become 4. Why? Because 22 by 7 is not a 4, that's 3.14, you know. Hence this is not going to give us 0 of a polynomial. Now the third question is given as p of x is equal to x square minus 1. Indicated value of x is 1 comma minus 1. Just check, substitute 1 in this place, that going to give you 1 minus 1 square minus 1, that's 1 square is 1 minus 1 going to 0. So at x is equal to 1, it gives p of x is equal to 0. Hence this gives us a 0 of a polynomial at x is equal to 1. Now for other value, x is equal to minus 1, substitute minus 1 here. Minus 1 square minus 1. Minus 1 square is 1, again minus 1, that's going to give us 0. Hence at x is equal to minus 1, p of x is 0. So for both value we get p of x as 0. Hence both x is equal to minus 1 comma 1 is 0 polynomial. That's it. Now I hope you understood this, the method. Now continuing with fourth question, we have p of x equals x plus 1 into x minus 2 given here. X is equal to minus 1 comma 2. Simple. Substitute for first value minus 1 here. P of minus 1 gives us minus 1 plus 1 into minus 1 minus 2. That give us minus 1 plus 1 is 0 into minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. 0 into anything gives us 0 only. Minus 1 is a 0 polynomial. On substituting for 2 plus 1, substitute in question you have written here itself, 2 minus 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 minus 2 is 0, 3 into 0, 0. For both value of minus 1 and 2, we have the given equation is a satisfies 0 of a polynomial condition. Now moving towards fifth question. Fifth question is so simple, you can do on your own. It's p of x equal to x square at indicated x equal to 0. So simple, p of 0 multiply 0 here, sorry, substitute 0 in the place of x, 0 square is 0, hence it's a polynomial. Moving to sixth one, P of x equal to Lx plus m at x is equal to minus m by L. This is L, don't mistake with 1. X value is given as indicated as m by L. Substitute L into minus m by L plus m. L and L going to cancel, we left with minus m plus m. This gives you 0, hence this is a 0 of a polynomial. So simple questions they have asked for you. 7th one, P of x equal to 3x square minus 1 at x equal to minus 1 by root 3 comma 2 by root 3. Please make sure your concentration is or attention is good here. Let us take first value P of minus 1 by root 3. Substitute 3 into minus 1 by root 3 square minus 1. This is going to give you 3 into square minus 1 square is 1. Root 3 square is square and square roots cancels, we left with 3. You know how this is. If not, you should know the exponent or index 6 rules in the first chapter we learnt with a number system. If not, you go and search that. Now 3 cancels, 1 minus 1 0. We got minus 1 by root 3 as a 0 of a polynomial with this equation. For second equation, P of 2 by root 3. 3 into 2 by root 3 square minus 1 going to give you 3 into 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3. Why? Because root and square cancels, minus 1. 3 cancels, 4 minus 1 is 3. Remember here, one value gives you the 0 of a polynomial and the other value is not satisfying the given condition. So minus 1 by root 3 is 0 of a polynomial, 0 of polynomial, and this is not equal to 0 of a polynomial. Yeah, hope this is understandable. Now moving with the 8th question, we need to complete fast. Why? Because this is quite easy one. Next topic is actually the conceptual one and you need to understand in a better way the factorization that takes sorry I am writing the same question here. Sorry, let me write again. I got this and write again. P of x is equal to 8th one. I confused 8th with the 7th one. X equal to 1 by 2. Yeah, substitute 1 by 2 in the place of x. 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 cancel, 1 plus 1 gives you 2. And this is not a 0 of polynomial. Now the fourth main, last main, find the 0 of a polynomial in each of the following case. Let us take first question. P of x is equal to x plus 5. This is homework for you. Let us take second question. I will solve the good ones. You do the first and second question on your own. You will come to know how to find a 0 of a polynomial for a given equation. These both are given as homework. Take C. P of x equal to 2x plus 5. I told you to find the 0 of a polynomial you need to equate the given equation with 0. This is the condition. Equate the given equation with 0. Here also equate x plus 5 with 0 and make sure that x is the only term in the LHS or RHS and take other term to opposite side, you will get the x value. Here we equated the given equation with 0. Now 2x plus 5 equal to 0, 2x equal to, on taking, you need to take all the values to other side, take 5 other side, that is going to give you 5 minus 5 x. 2 is multiplied with x, so on taking it should, on the opposite side it should divide the given value, that is minus 5 by 2. This is the answer, that is the 0 of a polynomial of this equation. And the fourth question is something similar to this one. Fourth question is same as this one, 3x minus 2. See, everything is same. Substitute, see this 2 on taking to the opposite side, see on equating this to 0, the 2 taking to the opposite gives you plus 2, 3x is equal to plus 2, and x is going to give you 2 by 3. You do on your own, take this also homework and give our answer in comment section. If not, if you cannot make that answer, and tell your problem in the comment section itself. We dealt with 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth problem now. P of x equal to 3x, substitute 3x equal to 0, x is equal to 0 by 3, y here 3 is multiplied with x, on taking to other side it is going to divide 0. Now 0 by anything gives you 0 only, so the value of x is 0, and 0 is the 0 of a polynomial of this given question. And the next question is also similar to this only. Next question is something like, let me take here, yeah, P of x equal to ax, substitute ax equal to 0, x equal to 0 by a, 0 by anything is 0, 0 of a polynomial is 0 itself. And the last question is, yeah, last question is P of x equal to cx plus d. This is same as this one, but still I am going to do so that you should not confuse. Cx plus d is equal to 0. Our first step is to equate with 0 to find 0 of a polynomial. Cx is equal to minus d. The d is taking to the opposite side, minus d. X is going to minus d by c. Why? C is multiplied to x, c taking to opposite side gives you minus d by c. This completes our 4.2 exercise. We took some 28 minutes to complete this. Okay, thank you. As usual, share among your friends, subscribe our channel if you appreciate our work. Thank you. Let's see you in the next session.